Bam, what up, Yang Gang? Welcome back to the Trickle Up. And tonight we got Matt from Youth and Media, Shy from Cheyanne for UBI, and then, of course, the mouth of the South over here, fucking Michael Patrick, Resist for Humanity. What do you got on the low for us tonight there, Shy?
So we're going to talk about the general strike that's supposed to happen July 1st. So here's what we know. The when is July 1st. The what is that it's a day of non-participation. So the weight's not even on the workers, it's on the patrons too. Everyone's supposed to just stay home. Mm-hmm. Unless like your job is life-saving, obviously, like EMTs, etc. Like, yeah, like we get it. We make an exception for you. And the where shouldn't be nationwide, but honestly, if there's one place that it just makes a huge, significant splash, like that's all you need. Mm-hmm. And some people suggest that like a college campus, if just one college campus has like just becomes like ghost town for a day, that would be all it would take to really put. I say some people. Michael Patrick says that's how you're going to make a splash, is to turn a college campus into a ghost town for a day.
Yeah, if you can get one campus to do it, which I think you can do, and then you have articles wrote about that day and say we're planning one for a month from now, but the date's always, that's the thing about this one, is you got to keep the date variable so you don't tell them exactly when. But like a month out, we're going to do it again, and then you get more campuses. Maybe you get 4 or 5 campuses to do it. Then a whole nother set of articles get wrote, and that thing will go exponential. Like,
I think it's got to be more often than a month.
No, he's on point with this, because here's the problem with all these strikes. They're too ambitious, and because of that, they don't ever actually work. And so to his point here, if you want to climb Everest, you don't just fucking climb it in one day. You got to hit camp.
Yep.
Go up, back down, acclimate camp. So what he's saying is, let's establish something, show some legitimacy with the movement, and then slowly allow that to spread as you gain more and more traction. It's kind of what I was trying to hint at in that chat, right? So,
and to that's a good point, because what you're building within the striking base is resiliency. And that's why to do it for one day matters at first, especially because these are people that we're asking to strike that can't afford a prolonged work stoppage. Like, they're trying to survive themselves. And if you're in that position where you can't even take a day off, please go to work. Like, don't put yourself in a bad spot. So, but for those that can plan ahead and think they can do that, like let's go July 1st. We're doing this, and we're going to do it a month after that, and try to build this thing into something that has strength. So, and all you have to do is stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. You don't got to go hold signs, march, nothing. You can go just stay home.
Yeah, don't buy on Amazon. Don't go to Walmart.com. Don't go to a fucking gas station. Don't buy a single tank of gas, a gallon of gas. Don't buy a fucking Hershey's fucking pie. Don't buy nothing.
You know what you can do is get on social media and tell our Congress people what's up. Like, leave them a message, tag them, make a video comment to them, whatever. But tell them what's up. That's what you can do that day, and that would be tremendous.
Tell them about your little Twitter thing that you have set up, the bot for the Congress people as well while they're here.
Oh, I mean, to that point, like, reply to your Congress people on Twitter. They are on Twitter all day, tweeting the most insane shit. If there's a couple of accounts, all 435 and all 100 senators, I believe is the names. And we can get it and put it in the chat or something. But follow those 2 accounts, turn the notifications on, and then you get notified anytime one of our senators or reps makes a tweet, and you can reply immediately. And I do that. And I've gotten into back and forths with Paul Gosar from Arizona, with Chip Roy from Texas, because you reply so fast, they're often still holding the device. And some of them are just, they're baited. Like, they are as bad as you think from what you see. They can't stand a good witty comment. They fire back at you. Like, it's amazing. But we need to get on there, and if you can, and leave a video comment, because no one does that on Twitter. and it gets more attention. And they need to be told, our media news outlets, they don't call them, the journalists are not calling them out on the bullshit that they're posting nonstop there. So we need it's on us. We got to hold them accountable for that.
All 435 reps. That's
and so many of them don't get much attention. Like you think of like Trump's account or maybe Pelosi's account, those are going to get spammed with comments right away. Most of them, though, the majority don't get a lot of interaction. So you're literally like your message is crossing their feed, and tell them what you think.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best things that Steven's probably ever said, in my opinion, because it's just so foul, but it's just so accurate and on point. He refers to it as they have to smell my fart. So to your point, because like some of them just have such small interactions, such low traffic, right? What up, Carnage?
Carnage.
Because there's such limited interaction, right? They see it.
And the journalists are on Twitter too, so they saw that fart happen as well, and they're watching it, and they're gonna write articles about it, like, you know, which they do. They will actually, like, I've had articles where they're writing about the Twitter reaction, and they've like used my tweets and shit back at them people. So,
but flatulence aside, one thing we didn't discuss is why are we striking? What is it that people want? And like the simple answer is financial freedom and like safe working conditions. It gets tricky to plan a strike and execute actually get your demands met if you have like a laundry list of demands. But like, I think it goes a long way to saying that financial security, people can argue that means better wages and basic income and safe working conditions. I think you can tie to like health coverage for all.
Well,
and, you know, like the number of days we work, the number of hours we work, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But
well, healthcare, period. No, but yeah, I like that. The why is the most important thing, of course.
I think, but you gotta really address what we're demanding, though, because that is what's going to determine who rallies behind you and determine what you get. And in my opinion, and this is not, I don't think this is the way it's going. I think they're going to go for a long list, maybe 10 items or something like that. I don't know, but they're going to demand a list of things. And I support that too. Like general strike needs to happen, even if it's not my preferred demand list. I have 100% still behind it because we got to do something. But if it were me, I would do UBI, one item only. And the reasons are UBI is value, it's wealth, it's value that you can use to address any item that's on that list. And that's, and all the items that aren't on the list. And it's, so that makes it cast the widest possible net. And it may be the only thing that you could put on that list that the government can reliably deliver on. You talk about all these other proposals like healthcare and all that stuff. Those are things we need to solve. And I'm 100% for solving them, but they can't deliver that to end a strike. That's a structural, like multi-year long process that's got to happen. They can fucking send checks, motherfuckers. That's the only thing they're good at. So that's my pitch for the general strike folks. Make it UBI. But either way, I would.
Real quick, Matt. The only thing I would push back on that, Michael, is that not everyone is on board with UBI, and they're still stuck in the workism of we need higher wages, and that's they've got tunnel vision on that. So if you say financial security, you get both people. You get the workism, minimum higher wages people, and you get the basic income people, and they come together and it's a bigger collective.
What I was gonna say right there is hedge the two, because you don't want too long of a list that just becomes unreasonable to the point where you start to add in stupid shit, right? That is too specific. But you do want to have reasonable things that they can actually accomplish that shows if they have good faith or not, right? Which then is it allows you to scout them, right? Because you're feeling them out with this too. What the fuck? Because you're trying to gauge the reaction, right? What the fuck are they about? Because if this doesn't work and you actually get enough people going, then you need the next steps, right? So give them a few things that they can deliver on: minimum wage, UBI, healthcare.
One important piece about the demanding UBI is what enables us to fight for those other issues more effectively, because it moves the negotiating power away from the employer back to the employee, and it's your labor strike fund. It's more per month than any labor strike fund in the nation today.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you think about that in the comment section. While you're here, of course, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell for alerts about upcoming videos. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time, man. Like always, gang fucking gang.